So there we go, I've got the top two done up, and you can see below I've put the longer pins through in just to sort of secure the holes in the right place. And now I'm going to try and get a bolt through that top hole there. Let's go. Of course, it's never always as straightforward as hoping it'll all line up. And that one there doesn't line up, nearly. So I probably need to bolt that. It's not going to go through, it's not long enough. We need to put one of the longer bolts through. Just to, yeah, that's nearly in. And put a longer bolt through there, just to drag that in. I'll just put the camera down a minute, because, there we go, I've managed to whack it through. And what I'll do is I'll tighten that up, and that should help close the gap up there. You can see the gap. Whew, okay. Well, you see me doing some bolts up, not particularly exciting, but you can see what's happened here. By putting these longer bolts in here, it's pulled the side in, so there's no gap there now. And now it allows me to put the shorter bolts in, the original bolts, with the square head that fit just in there. And you see now that is going to be long enough there to, I just zoom down, you can just see the end sticking out now. You see how much that I had to do up before I could pull it in to get that one there. So the secret really, if you're putting these wings on, is to get longer bolts to just pull it in, pull that side in, and then you can put the original bolts in. And that's something that I learnt trial and error. And obviously, if anyone watching this video just working out they're going to how to fit the rubber themselves, this is something that they can do themselves. We'll picking a few tips from me, because I've wasted a bit of time on this, but now I know what to do for the next one, and hopefully you will as well if you have a go at it yourself. So I'm basically what I'm going to do is put in the right bolts, which I've got in here, replacing these longer ones with the correct round-headed ones, because these square heads just get whacked off. That's why you have the round ones. And then I'm done. So top tip, use long bolts first of all to pull it in, and then replace them with the normal bolts once you've pulled it tight. Okay. There we go, job's a good one. All the bolts are done up now. So just got to do a few little last minute tweaks, and then we're done. There we go, finished. So I think that's taken me probably 5 or 6 hours to do it all in all. You've seen the edited bit on the videos on YouTube. But changing the rubber isn't as difficult as you think it could be. It's just you need a good socket set and some spanners. You also need some longer bolts that I've shown to get the ends on, and a bit of brute force and ignorance. I've got the ignorance and a bit of the brute force. So, anyway, I've saved myself nearly 500 quid doing that, so I think you can say that's probably worth doing. I'm just going to take it for a little spin and we'll have a little scrape up with it.